culture of our company is that we are agile,
open,
creative.
Everyone has a voice,
teamwork,
stability,
respect,
collaborative,
family,
growth, attention to details,
produce quality paint.
1923, a year that would change the course of history. The first issue of Time magazine was published, Warner Brothers Studios and Disney were established, and Wisconsin Paint Manufacturing, later to be rebranded as Hentzen Coatings, was founded by Erwin Hentzen with the financial help of his father, Albert L. Hentzen. Vision, dedication, and more than a little courage, just three of the many components it took to create the perfect mixture for lasting success. With the production of high-quality general paint products proving successful, Erwin's brother Herbert D. joined on after just 1 year in business, and together began building a strong reputation.
I think it's really interesting that the original two brothers who founded it both went to school for the same thing, parted ways, went to different companies, but before too long decided to get back together and do their own thing.
Only 3 years after its formation, while still conducting business in a rented space in a toy factory, Erwin and Herbert knew they needed a space of their own. To keep up with increasing demand, the pair built a larger plant on Richard Street in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. From the very start, Hentzen has promoted continued growth not only in the business, but in their people.
We're growing every year.
being innovative, creative in the way they value people.
With Hentzen Coatings, they do put their employees first.
Making the transition to Hentzen has really changed my life inside and out.
I've been able to grow within the company because they recognize your hard work and future looks bright.
During the next 20 years, the company saw employees through the hardship of the Great Depression, maintaining a workforce despite the difficult economic climate. Following another brief period of general paint product expansion, the company was then called on to do their part for the World War II effort. The U.S. Army and Navy used the company's laboratories to develop and test new camouflage paint, and bestowed the U.S. Army Ordnance Award for outstanding contributions for the incredible impact and value of their partnership. After the war, the company concentrated on their own business once again. Industrial and product finishing became the new focus, and the business continued growing. In the 1950s, Herbert's sons Herbert D. Jr., William R., and Albert L. began their careers at the company to greatly expand on the legacy their father helped build, a reputation of excellence in industrial coatings. In 1957, Herbert Sr. became the sole owner of the company and placed all focus on general industrial and specialty coatings. As a result, continued growth and opportunity led to the necessity of constructing the Mill Road facility in 1963. Around this time, the company decided on a major change themselves, a new name, Hentzen Chemical Coatings Incorporated. Companies with well-known names of their own began to take note of Hentzen as a serious player in the national paint and coatings industry with quality products, continual innovation, and commitment to each customer.
Hentzen Coatings has been successful over the years because they work hard at identifying the customer's needs and wants. Achieving those is not always an easy task, but we know that the goal is in sight and we work hard to achieve it.
Our customer is paramount. We exceed customer expectations and demand. That's really what sets us apart from the rest of the industry.
we do what it takes to get the product out for the customers, and we all try to keep the customers as the forefront of the mission.
The 1970s brought great reform to the industry as regulating bodies sought to decrease environmental impact and increase the importance placed on proper chemical safety. Hentzen chemists and field engineers led the way, helping customers with updated coating materials and production procedures, led to innovations in processes and research technology that opened the door for success across the farming, construction equipment, and many other industries. 1979 became a landmark year for Hentzen. A trailblazing partnership with Oshkosh Truck helped to develop a new formulation of a non-heavy metal pigment coating system. Only 2 years later, Oshkosh needed Hentzen to develop a non-heavy metal coating to provide a chemical agent-resistant coating, known as CARC, for their major new military truck order. Witnessing its great success, the Army went on to write their specifications for chemical agent-resistant coating topcoats and primers based on Hentzen technology, bringing Hentzen back into the defense sector, where today they are the major supplier to all major weapon systems and futuristic coating technologies.
Being military myself, I think the CARC business is pretty interesting to me. Proud that the company's supporting our military.
We were able to implement a coating into the U.S. Army, get approval, get a patent on it, and now we are supplying chemical agent resistant coatings for green, tan, and black.
In 1990, as Desert Storm was about to begin, Hentzen was called on again to solve a desperate problem for the Army and Marine Corps. Poorly protected equipment going into conflict. A new type of warfare meant the need for new advanced purpose coatings on all equipment to protect against damaging chemicals, infrared detection, and even friendly fire. Hentzen worked around the clock for 3 months to provide one solution for all 3 problems, and the immense effort was only outstripped by the great pride the company took in protecting the troops. In 1997, with confidence and a leap of faith, Al, grandson of the founding Albert Hentzen, took full ownership of Hentzen Coatings. It was Al's vision to accelerate substantial national and international growth by leading customers toward the future. Dedication to the development of new and environmentally friendly coatings and powder products allowed Hentzen to take on larger customers and foster greater innovation. Rapid advancements and fresh insight gave the company new momentum to move into the 21st century with boldness. It was then that Al's sons Stephen, Michael, and Timothy, the 4th Hentzen generation, joined and became a major part of the continued growth and operational success of the company. With a focus on enhanced production, exceeding customer needs, and continual research, Hentzen continued its expansion with the acquisition of facilities in Batavia, Illinois, Clearwater, Florida, Greenville, South Carolina, and the Faulkner Powder Plant in Milwaukee. Internationally, Hentzen has operations as Star Hentzen in India, Hentzen de Mexico in Mexico, and Hentzen New Materials in China. These strategic moves led to success in the diversity of new product markets, such as aerospace, cookware, high-grade wood finishes, and more, bringing dependable products wherever they went. And through all the years of hard work, dedication, ambition, and resolve, Hentzen grew because of the people, our family, you, and those who have come before us. It takes many hands, hearts, and minds to build a company strong enough to endure for a century.
The management prides itself in pulling people in that have a lot to offer with their different skills, and they provide a room to grow. I'm learning different aspects of the company, which I think is a great aspect of moving everything forward.
The people, the culture, everyone cares about what they're doing and how they're doing it. And that goes back to the family atmosphere, the teamwork atmosphere.
They treat all their employees with respect, and they appreciate them, and every time they're around, they let you know it.
Our work has led us on some incredible adventures, and our products have been high above the earth, caring for the land, on the dinner table, and moving faster than the speed of sound. Today, Hentzen Coatings stands tall and proud, not because we've always wanted to be the biggest, but because we've always wanted to be the best. It's why we're proud of the longevity of many distinguished relationships now in over 65 countries worldwide, built by people rooted in trust and backed by incredible product. We believe that where Hentzen Coatings is now, this is as good as it gets. But tomorrow and next month and next year, we'll keep finding ways to make it even better, because that's what it means to be part of the Hentzen family. We always believed we'd make it here. As the premier essential first-tier supplier of coatings, there's an incredible sophistication to our product, and it's our people that make it so. From traditional paint at the start of this journey to supplying protective coating solutions at 1/1000th of an inch, we're as strong as we've ever been.